game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome everyone to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends and... The Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So NC State's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Fires it incomplete. Let's take just a minute here and talk about UCF. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Jackson gonna throw it. Gets it out quickly. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They got it at the 30. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 20. First and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Rogers. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. All right, guys, let's talk a little UCF. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Delivers the stiff arm. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. The sweet feet buy a little time. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush race. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He makes a grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Oh, the attempt is no good. So after the missed kick, it's still 3-0.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Got his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Jackson will throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Montgomery. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Montgomery. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Wide receiver comes in motion. It'll be a run on third and short. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They punted away on fourth down. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if... There he goes! He's at the... Touchdown, Wolfpack! Once he got some room, it was over. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here's a heat. Got it behind the line. It's Montgomery. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Jackson gonna throw it. He's got it. He's gonna come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. He leaves it with his back. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Fires to the tight end. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. The inside handoff. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now on 2nd down. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Firing to the right, complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. It's complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Montgomery. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the gun, the running back has it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Setting up the screen. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Rushes on him. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Catch in the middle, it's Grimes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Smothers. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Grimes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looking downfield on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Rodgers. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Orlando. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports studios at the Bounce House.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. Looking for blockers. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. He'll keep it himself. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it to the right side. Turning it on! Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Jackson gonna throw it. Finds his man. It's Wade. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Here's the pressure. The throw. Finds his big tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Might as well stick with him. Breaks into the open. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Here comes the heat. Makes one man miss. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. 1st and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. Trying to pound it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Texas A&M found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in College Station. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Jackson will throw. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
The play action fake. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Corrals it at the 45. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. With the catch, it's Anderson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Grimes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Smothers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Gets rid of it. Trying to bull his way in. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense, because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Going right to work up top. Lets it fly. He's got it along the sideline. Tons of room in the middle. Touchdown, UCF! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking for room. It's Smothers. Makes it past the marker. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a man. It's Grimes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They go to the draw. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. From the gun, the ground game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. On the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is third and goal. Pocket breaking down. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Now on the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Give to the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. Finds his tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. NC State now operating from the red zone. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. They wrap him up, and boy, that comes when the defense needed it the most. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Jackson gonna throw it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Montgomery. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man to the left. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wade. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, in this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. The Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got out of trouble and throws. Quick completion on the out. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. They want to throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Jackson will throw. He wants it all. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely closed the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.